Hey guys, uploading another video for you guys in regards to, I noticed that sometimes what's missing in regards to, let's say you want to get a dashcam camera for your Model 3, right? So what would be the ideal dashcam for you guys where you don't have to spend a lot of money, you get a lot of features, at the same time it looks good for the car? So I went over online and tried to check a couple of stuff that might work, and there's a couple of things that I decided, and for me I decided to go ahead and try to get one of the dash cam for a mirror camera, rear view mirror camera for your Model 3. So I'll show you guys how it looks, and then I'll go over the feature and what makes me decide to get this particular dash cam in comparison to any other dash cam that you guys have there available for Model 3. But keep in mind, a lot of people are buying the Model 3 nowadays, knowing that I think Elon Musk kind of like mentioned that he's gonna be adding a dash cam feature in a car. So I feel on my end, I don't really have to spend a lot of money to get a dash cam, as long as I know it's it records. It has its purpose when it comes to recording video front and back, and it looks good, and it's ideal and it's cheap also. So let me show you guys what I decided to get, and hopefully it's up to you guys who want to get the same thing. I'll put a link on the video if you guys do decided to get the dash cam, and I'll show you guys the way that I set it up on my car. So let's see, let me get here. So let me push there. Alright, yeah, so I'm just gonna hang on, let me turn on the AC on the car right now. So we're on the garage here. Close the car. Alright, so the dash cam that I got from this car, it's let me show you guys here. What I decided is to get this mirror dash cam. It's from a company called let me show you guys the it's actually, let me put it here so we have more lights maybe for you guys to see. It's this dash cam from a company called mirror dash cam. So for this dash cam, what it has is it has a 4.3 wide angle. Put it here. So it has a 4.3 wide angle screen, and also a 3-axis gravity sensing system, front and rear camera, lane aperture lens, G sensor, and a Wi-Fi connection. So the reason that I decided to get this particular cam, and because it's just, when you look at it, it's kind of hard to see. Maybe I could get some of these lights turned on for you guys. But here, so when you get your Model 3, you're gonna have a really small rear view mirror, and that mirror, for me, going to a car that has a bigger one, it's something that you have to get used to. So what I decided on my end is I went ahead and looked at online, and I found a couple of dash cam, and a mirror dash cam in particular, that I think might work on a Model 3, but a lot of them are either really expensive or it's just they look really ugly when it comes to how the dash cam works and how the whole setup of the dash cam is. It's just not ideal for the Model 3, if you ask me. So on my end, what I did is I found this mirror dash cam, which when you look at it, I mean, I know it's a bit dark here, guys, but it's really almost the same design as the Model 3 rear view mirror. But when you look at it, it's actually quite wide, where you can actually, your both passenger, let's say if you have a kids at the back, this will will help you guys to see them what's going on. With the Model 3 factory install mirror, it's just too small. It's hard for you to see anything there. And for this one, it just covered the whole, like from your side here all the way to here. And it's an easy plug and play that you just, you know, attach it to your factory mirror. And then there's a camera up front here where you could adjust front and back. Let me actually show you guys that camera where you could see. So there is, so this is the camera, guys, that you guys can see. So this is adjustable. You can push this up and down, left to right. And when you put this in this particular setup, the way that I have it on my car, actually shows you the hood of your car a little bit, and then the wide angle view. So it works out. And when you see the video, it's actually pretty good when it comes to like the coverage. And the second thing about this, mirror dash cam is you also have an option to put another small camera at the back. On my end, what I did is I didn't really want to put it all the way at the mirror there at the back. So for me, what I did is I just inputted another camera on here where it's pointing to my passenger and also a little bit pointing at the back of the car. So let's say, you know, I know you guys are gonna say it's not ideal, knowing that that's kind of like it doesn't really give you a lot of coverage from your back where someone hits you. But for me, it does give you enough to see if someone's gonna hit you and if they're like talking on the phone or they're not paying attention. And you could also see your passenger being recorded if something happened to them, you know. And for me, that's something that I wanted to have as a feature. And the way I kind of like run the wires for this dash cam is it went through here to there and to this side and to the glove compartment on that, and then it goes. What I did is I took this off. You guys are gonna see a bunch of video in YouTube anyway where you can actually take this off and run it through here where the wire is hidden. And for me, I'm gonna add a couple more mods. So what I decided to do is I bought a 12 volt extender, which means I'm gonna show you guys here right now, which means that this is that extender that I have where you can plug that dashcam in here, where you have to modify this a little bit by taking a little bit of a small piece here to run the wires. And once you get that wires in, you just plug it into this adapter that you can get onto Amazon also. I'll put the link on the description, guys. So if you guys want to go this route, I think it's a good idea, but you know, you guys might be more into other stuff that you want to put this in a different location. That would work also. But for me, this is ideal enough where I can, you know, having just one 12 volt connection here, I'm basically doubling my USB connection where I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have almost 4 other connection here that I can plug other stuff in. So, you know, for me it's ideal because you can just, you know, put that in there, and if you have to like plug other 12 volts connection here, you can just pull this up and put it here, and then you can start putting more equipment or charging station for you guys. And the other thing is you're not losing any of the function that you guys have on your phone charger on this end. So that's another plus for me that I wanted to do it that way. And you have a power shut off also, so you can turn this off or on if you guys don't want the power to be on all the time. But for me, I'll just leave it on, and every time the dash cam is already plugged in here. The rear dash cam is actually plugged on the other side here where I run the wires on the opposite side of my liner here, and it goes all the way at the side at the bottom well here. And then I went ahead and route the wire to the camera on the fillers over here where you don't really see anything. So, you know, for me it works that way, and you know, it's something that I don't need to be worrying about, that I have a dash cam up front at least, and also have some kind of video recording at the back. knowing that Elon Musk will be in the future, will be, might update the car where you can actually have a front and rear dash cam, might be using that backup camera, and also the three cameras that you have here. For me, it's not needed to expend almost $300 to $400 on a dash cam. For this mirror alone, I only spent, I guess, with this adapter, well, the dash cam alone, I think it's just $70 or something. And for that extension adapter to expand your 12-volt battery connection, I think it's only like $25 or $35. But I'll put a link for you guys if you guys ever want to do this route. And for me, I think it's a good idea because you get a bigger mirror on your end here. And I'm gonna show you guys when you turn it on, you actually get like a LCD screen also, where when you turn on the car, it will turn on for like a minute and then it will just shut off. And then after a minute, if you press this on, it will turn back on. If you press this button, it will actually revert to the front camera, where you can see like your front camera there, and also the rear view mirror camera at the back. So for me, it works. And the good thing about this company, guys, I mean, they're growing, and they have a good baseline to their product, which means that they have a good R&D. And this, the software that they have also on your phone is very seamless. Like I could just download the Wi-Fi and I could view everything on my phone in just less than a minute. So everything works, and I don't need those like I said, those fancy long ass LCD screen where you have the whole, you don't need those. I mean, why would you want to drive like the whole, dash cam of your screen, rear view mirror is a LCD screen. It's just not, worth it. So like I said, it's pretty straightforward on regards to this one. You just turn it on, and you want to switch over, you get those. You want to switch back, you get the front, switch back again. It works. And you have a recording here. You can play your album on the video the dashcam video that you have. You can also play it here, where everything is pretty straightforward. You can use this, or you can use your phone. So let's say something happened, you guys got into an accident, and you want to get the footage, and you want to get out of the car. The good thing about this, you could just snap this right on. You could just grab this and snap this left and right, and you can just run and have that dash cam on your hand, and when you have the history of what happened. And I know you guys are gonna say, well, I can have a smaller dash cam here that I can take it up. Yeah, it works that way too, but I don't see the cons. And I feel like it gives you it's solving a lot of issue that you have on your Model 3 when it comes to having, and you're not used to having a small mirror for your car. So this would solve that. Well, that's just a couple of like quick bits regarding to some issue. You're gonna run into issue where when you put your visor here, it might hit the mirror. But as long as you put this on the back or rear, you're not gonna have any problem. And the same thing on my end. Usually when I drive, and let's say I have to put this down, and because the sun is hitting you, you can just put this and you can still see the rear view mirror you guys see here. It's not a big issue. It works. And look at it, guys. I mean, it's really slick. It's really thin. The curve of the mirror is really good, and the coverage when you're driving is also nice. And you only spending like $100 to get all of these benefits, right? So let me know what you guys think, and I'll put a link. So if you guys ever want this to, you want to do this on your car or on your specifically your Model 3, I would definitely recommend it because it's a good add-on for your car. It gives you a lot of benefits, and also the back end is pretty cheap. You don't have to spend a lot of money for for purchasing a dash cam for your car like this one. And so far I've been driving this for about a month now. It works great. So that's my other video for you guys in regards to what would be a perfect dash cam or multi dash cam equipment for your car, along with the rear view mirror benefits, and also this car, I think this also has collision warnings features. I haven't tried it yet, but when you go to the setting of this mirror cam, it has that feature that you guys can see more review, but I just want to show you guys on my car and my Model 3 what I decided to do in regards to that. I think it's a pretty clean look. I'll show you guys a quick run around of the video here so you can see the back of it, this one, and on the other side you can see on this end also. And anyway, that's about it for this edition and for this dash cam and rear view mirror. I don't know, you guys, I've told you guys, my wife and I have the house where we have solar also, and it's through Tesla. And if you guys ever decided that you want to, I'm trying to plug here, but if you guys ever decided you want to get a solar or a Tesla Model 3 or S, I put a link on my end. Just take a look if you guys are interested. Maybe next time I'll talk about my solar panel. And I'm thinking of getting a Tesla Powerwall, but I know our state here in California are going to kind of like a shady way when it comes to giving you incentives for those Powerwall. And also the cost where the Tesla team quoted me this couple of months is just too expensive, basically, for me to justify getting a Powerwall at this time. So I might wait, and if I do decide to get it, I'll make a video for you guys. So just in case you guys want to go to the same route where you have a solar panel and you have a Powerwall, then it might help you guys decide what you guys wanted. So that's it on my end. Let me know what you guys think, comments, and give it a thumbs up if you guys watched through the video. And I'm gonna cut it short so at least you guys don't have to spend a lot of time watching my video. All right, thanks guys, bye bye.